Well, tell everybody, Dee, why we are here today. We came special to Disneyland first.
Yes, I would like to ride the Tinder seat on the railroad train.
Yes, if you guys don't know what the Tinder seat is, explain to them what it is.
It is the seat where technically the timber would go on the load of the train, and that's the cart right behind where the engineers go. So we're gonna watch them go doo-doo.
Yep, and we're gonna do it today on
Yes.
Kidult TV.
And you do it on the seat.
Now we must ask about the Tinder ride again. Hello, guys. I wanted to ask about maybe possibly getting a Tinder ride.
Tinder ride?
Yeah.
So I have to ask the engineer, and there's no guarantee. So it could be up to an hour wait.
Oh, we were just here like, earlier at 10 and told us like it'd probably.
Yeah, right. It's all up to the engineer. I just have to
Okay.
ask him every train, and
Okay.
they say no. Sometimes they blow down, refuel,
Yeah.
or water. It's all depending on them.
Okay.
So you could just sit here, and I'll keep asking.
For sure.
And it's all up to them.
Okay, cool. We'll have a seat then.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna wait here for a while until the train comes. Is that needed?
Like 10 minutes.
Maybe you guys go all the way around.
Yeah.
Once it gets here, we're gonna get on. It's only Main Street to Main Street ride. You cannot do this at any other station other than the Main Street station.
Yes.
And while we wait, can I have some snacks? Finally, we get to do the Tinder ride. Ooh. Pass the do not enter sign.
Okay, friends.
Hey, hello.
How are you guys doing today?
Very good.
How are you?
Very well. Have you been up here before?
No, it's our first time.
Okay. Well, you can probably tell it's a little warm.
Yeah, of course.
So everything up here is really, really hot, so don't be tempted to touch anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
This is 350 degrees right here.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Wow.
That's one place where the gloves are for real. It's a genuine steam engine. The only thing we do not do... Yeah, so it's a genuine steam engine. We do not shovel coal.
Oh, wow.
That blows the water,
fire.
makes the steam.
And away we go.
Yay. Who likes it?
We were cooking
Don't get too-
out of the deep fryers.
Yeah.
Soybeans.
Oh, so yeah, because it's not older trains would be like coal, right?
Walt wanted to burn coal, but they convinced him to be too dirty, so we burned diesel up until about 10 years ago. Diesel fuel.
Oh, okay.
Then we converted to bio.
Now it's biofuel.
Still
Ah,
mixing it in proportion to bio.
but that's how it runs. See, I was wondering. This we're sitting where the charcoal would be, where the coal would be.
We have 5 locomotives, 2 were built for the park. This is one of the 3 Baldwins that were rescued from scrap heaps.
Oh,
So we can run as many as 4 trains. We got 4 sets of cars, 5 engines.
oh, 4 sets of cars, 5 engines.
We run 3.
Today it's a slower day for you guys then.
It's well,
A mid-size.
about a normal day.
Yeah.
It's pretty normal Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
It takes 2 people to operate the train. You have a firer on that side and an engineer on this side.
Oh, okay.
So your job is.
Mandatory. The firer's job is to maintain 150 pounds of pressure in the boiler. We do that by balancing the amount of water and the amount of fire that we're using.
That's what he's doing over there.
I've got the easy job right now. All I gotta do is stop the train in the right spot.
Yeah.
We're both engineers. We just trade off.
The job, yeah. That's my favorite part. No, he's going. Pulling the bell. Now we're coming to the station. There, slowing it down. They need 150 pounds of pressure.
I'm going to jump off and get lunch. Mark will be coming on to fire.
All right, on. New Orleans station. Everyone's behind us. Look at the Tinder ride. It's so cool.
Towers from Australia just won the Indy 500.
Oh, okay. All right, you guys. Have a good ride.
All right.
Thank you.
Have a good lunch.
This particular locomotive was built in 1925 by Baldwin Locomotive Company. And it came out of a rock quarry in New Jersey. Then Walt rescued it.
So it got restored and everything, huh?
The locomotives are all a bit different. They're about as much the same as a car, as a Ford, a Chevy, and a Chrysler are all the same.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the way the locomotives are.
They're pretty much similar.
And on any given day, any one of them can work well or not work well. On my side, this right here is the throttle. There's a valve line goes into the steam dome, that very first one out there.
Uh-huh.
If I open this up, there's a valve in there, and I open that valve up, which allows the steam to travel into the what's called the dry pipe. Runs all the way to the front of the loco where it splits into two, and the steam goes into the pistons on either side.
Pushes up and down.
The kind of a round can, looks like a trash can laying on its side.
Uh-huh.
Real nice. That's the actual engine that makes the train go. These right here are the brakes.
Well, that's
How I apply the brakes. If you watch that gauge, and that's how I release the brakes. Unlike a car, in your car, when you take your foot off the brake pedal, the brakes release.
Mm-hmm.
They stay on until we release them.
Oh.
We have over there on that side, there's a steam-driven air compressor that gives us the air for our brakes. That's that puffing sound that you hear periodically.
What do you think, Fruit? Oh, yes. Don't throw me in there, though. He's made of wood.
You like
The
food,
fire
huh?
going.
Yeah. He likes coming to Disneyland.
One of our employees, his daughter really likes food.
Yeah.
And she has one, and she acts the one that's about this big.
Oh, it's a much bigger one.
And she made him lederhosen because she's in Germany right now. And she's taking food she's putting all these posts out.
Oh, she's taking pictures of him. Oh, he's going around the world.
How fun.
That must be so fun.
We boil away about 65, 70 gallons of water every time we go around the park. So we're sitting on what we call the Tinder. It's the front section. You can see a line going across it. The front section is fuel, the back section is water. Very little bit
biofuel.
over 400 gallons of water.
And water. And how long does that last you?
Well, currently we get water because the water tower is under construction. So we're getting our water out of the hose, the big hose.
Oh, I see.
So we're getting water every second trip. When the tower is functioning, we only need to get water every 2 hours.
That's cool. I mean, this will be a functioning water tower.
Yeah.
That'll be cool when, because because this water tower is super old too. It's when the park opened. Oh, the train ride. Get him in the shot. I gotta get him like the wedge. You can't do it. Oh yeah. You can see all the gauges and stuff. Oh, Splash is finally open. The little doors over here. And we see the fire down there. The fire, you see it burning. Look, Splash. Hi, Splashy. Bye, everybody. Bye. Woo. Tinder ride with a group. Get in my face, get in my face. It's got little windows too. Windows here. You gotta be a real conductor to be one of these guys. It's a real train. So I guess it doesn't matter what it burns as long as it burns something. You know, so because it has to build the pressure.
Hey, you can get the back shot when we get on the curve.
What do you mean it?
You haven't noticed this behind this big waterfall right over here?
Yeah.
That's where the Fantastic boats are stored underneath there.
Oh, really? Oh, through there.
Yes, they can cut that waterfall off and the boats come out.
Oh, that's cool. See, now you know.
I know.
The little.
Thought you knew it all, right?
Yeah. Always learn something new. Oh, I can't wait till they open this part of the park open. Galaxy's Edge. Oh man, it's gonna be crazy.
And on the left-hand turn, we just went right
Toontown Station. Woo! Everybody! Everybody!
Trains at night and so on.
Yes, and backstage, yeah.
Coming up on the next cross.
Oh, yeah.
Our speedometer's up here.
Oh, that's where it
Measure
is.
our speed in feet per second, not in miles per hour. It gives us better control at slower speeds. And like our average speed is about 10 feet per second, that's about 7.5 miles an hour. These lights over here, those are our safety lights. We call them block lights. The track is divided into 10 blocks, and we can only have one piece of equipment in any given block.
Oh, I see.
So as long as we have a green light, we know that not only is our block empty, but the one in front of it is empty.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
If we get a yellow light, that lets us know that there's something in the block ahead of us. We kind of keep an eye, we know where all the block markers are. And if we've ever come up the river back here, and all of a sudden the train slows down.
Oh, that's why.
Sometimes even stops.
Yeah, they've told us
There's
that.
still a train here. And if we violate those blocks, then of course we get a red light. And Mickey gets a little upset. Would Mike show you the fire?
Yeah, he showed the fire.
How do you guys stay cool during the summer?
Lots of water.
Water. Yeah.
And I don't see a little fan anywhere here for you.
Yeah, this is actually one of the few attractions where we can actually drink while we're on stage.
Yeah.
Although I've seen some of the other attractions that do that now. In the old days, that's all. Nobody could ever drink, when they're on the
Oh.
we could always do. And
Yeah,
we do get
it's a
breaks. Ordinarily, there's 3 of us assigned to a train. Every time we go around, one of like the next time when we get over there, well, actually he's on lunch, so he's going to be on the trip. But ordinarily, on the normal day, go one trip, you get off, you're on for 2, you get off, you're on, so
Oh, okay. So it's every other way, yeah.
pretty good.
And here we go. wondered.
Why? Because when you're back there, you can't see because the roof. The
Oh,
train.
yeah, you never see
See,
it.
we're open right here so you can see it. Yeah, see, now it changed to yellow.
There's something ahead of us
Yeah.
on our screen.
Now it's green.
These little flags you see along here, those are to let us know where to stop the train to have the wheelchair ramp on the very last car line.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Depending,
that's got to be lined up.
depending as to which locomotive and which set of cars we have. Yeah, right there, that flag right there is packed up here that tells us.
Oh, I see.
Oh, okay.
It tells you. So this one's on 3
Yeah,
or 2? 3, yeah.
I could have moved up a little bit. I mean, there's a window there. But if you've ever been on the train and it stopped, and all of a sudden they announced, we will be moving the train slightly, please don't stand up, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, yeah.
That means we missed the mark. Right now, Mark is adding water to the boiler. Tell him how you do that, Mike.
Basically what happens is the water is in the tender behind you. And when the steam kettle, it's like a kettle on your stove, when it boils, it releases all the water. But ours is a big container, so I've got 150 pounds in there. So I can't just pour water in there.
Yeah.
So what I have to do is I use a loop from the steam coming out of the boiler, goes through an ejector, and that creates low pressure. It pulls the water out of the tender and injects it into the boiler. That's it. That's the only way you can get water in there.
We'll have them explode.
Without having to, yeah, exactly. Then every 3 or 4 laps, when they put water in, I blow down, get sediment. You know, sometimes say in New Orleans, you'll hear that big loud spray of steam.
Yeah.
We're blowing down. We're getting rid of all the minerals that have settled into the bottom of the boiler. So we're blowing that water out.
Oh, okay. And putting fresh water in.
Right.
Redoing it.
That's something we don't do with riders on because it's very loud.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing right now is I'm starting to build water so that you guys are going to get off the next station, and then when we get into New Orleans, I can go ahead and blow it down.
Oh, okay.
Right on, yeah. See?
The challenging part is, because that water's cold, is to keep this pressure at 150 while I'm injecting water. That's why the fire's up so high right now, because if I didn't turn the fire up, that thing would just
start going down. Oh, no. Well, it constantly has to be at 150 all the time.
That is the requested pressure.
Yeah.
I mean, this locomotive will run on 180 psi. So it'll run down to 100, 125 and still run. But 150 is where we're requesting to keep it. We have a fudge area plus or minus 5 psi, so the engineer won't smack me too hard if I don't keep this
Like I always tell him, it's a buck a pound.
A buck a pound.
The other challenge is not to smoke. Especially in here.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, look, they have it blocked off. The dinosaurs.
They're getting a facelift.
They're getting a facelift right now?
Yeah.
I can hear them, they don't like it.
Yeah.
They don't like it, whatever they're doing to them. This is a great trip, guys.
Never enjoyed it.
Yeah, we've never been up here. Was worth the wait.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah, it was way worth the wait.
This is one of the unique experiences at Disneyland.
Oh yeah. We're back, people. We're back. Main Street to Main Street. Now we can say we were on a real train.
This is a real train.
Clip the thingy. Thanks so much, guys. You guys have a great day. I'll take the backpack. Careful. Awesome. Thanks so much, guys. We appreciate it. Yay, we did it. Oh.
I heard it's on the side. That bar was
Okay,
like
the CK
jagged.
holiday trip was awesome, but I don't recommend it for a pair of chubby people. They had to get the extender for us. Babe, I got a cramp in there like halfway through. We were at Toontown and I was dying.
Right here. Right here.
I kept moving.
Let me see your hand. Right here. That's where the bar was indented in my leg.
Oh, I know, on this side of me, right here on this side. And then halfway through I got a cramp. I'm like, oh no, I can't. And Tomorrowland Station, I was gonna ask him like, can I get off for a quick minute? I need to stretch. But it was awesome though.
It was a lot of fun.
It was really fun. Me and Dee had fun. We had fun there. It was fun. I recommend it to anybody, but you gotta wait. We waited like an hour and a half.
That's because they weren't keeping check though.
Well, yeah, but still they have to blow out stuff. So
Yeah.
the other cast member wasn't, but the one who helped us did. He made sure we got on it
We should have got his name
because he made sure.
to do a review on him.
He's like, you guys are still waiting.
Right?
Because he remembered the other ones didn't. Even though they knew what was going on, they both knew what was going on. They just didn't care.
Yeah.
But it's okay though. Put Groot back on in his location. And let's go hit the Patusan.
I have to go to the restroom.
That's what I mean by the Patusan.
Oh, okay.